What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Brotherman Games here, and happy October. I figured since it's the start of spooky month, I would do one of my favorite RPGs of all time, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Oh god, this music is so good. Anyways, I don't want to spoil too much of what's going to be happening, so let's dive right in. So, we could just answer some questions to create our character, but we're just going to go right to the character sheet to pick our clans, attributes, and abilities. I do recommend, just for fun, if you do want to play this game, just answer the questions and, just see what sort of vampire clan you'll get. So, in terms of what the clans are, in your standard RPG, you have classes like your fighter or a mage or a thief. They kind of work something like that. For instance, the Bruja, they're kind of your typical fighter in an RPG. In the game, they're idealists and rebels, very much philosophers as well. They have a problem with authority figures, and they can frenzy way more often than most other clans, and I'll explain what that is in a second. Gangrel, a really great clan to play. The second time I played this game, I played as these guys. Super fun. They're kind of like druids. They can shapeshift and get these wolf forms, or they can use magic like swarms of bugs or spirit wolves. Malkavian and Nosferatu, you really shouldn't play them the first time, just because the Malkavian are utterly insane. The dialogue that they have is very strange, but it does spoil a lot of events in the game because their madness is very prophetic. Nosferatu, you can't be seen by people, and a lot of the game revolves around interactions with people, and you're pretty much going to be stuck in the sewers a lot. It's, not going to be very fun. Toreador, pretty boys, they're very good at seducing people. Ventru, not so much seducing, but manipulating people. They're kind of like vampire aristocracy. They can't even feed on the blood of prostitutes and homeless. But for this playthrough, we're going to be playing as my personal favorite clan, the Tremere. The Tremere are blood sorcerers. These guys are not trusted by the other clans that are in the game because they didn't originate as vampires like most other clans. In fact, they became vampires through dark magic rituals, basically. They were originally a clan of mages that turned themselves into vampires, and they gave up their magical powers for immortality, but they've developed this really unique vampiric discipline that most other clans have, but these guys have a very unique one called thaumaturgy, blood magic. We're going to keep him male, and in terms of... we get various histories that kind of give us certain bonuses and negatives. If you've played some of the old Elder Scrolls games like Morrowind or Oblivion, it kind of is like birth signs. You get certain attributes like bonuses, but we're going to do eerie presence. Most vampires have no problem fitting into normal immortal society. You don't know what it is, but you just can't pull it off. You're doing everything they're doing, but something about you seems to make humans uneasy. Sometimes it seems like they can just sense you. You were a perfectly affable intellectual human, so what gives? It costs less experience to raise your mental attributes, but it costs you more experience to raise your social and your stealth ability. As a Tremere, we're not really going to be a very sociable person anyways compared to a Toreador. So, in terms of a name, let's see. The Tremere are kind of gothic. It is like goths, like how the style was back in the day. So just maybe kind of give him a name. I might give him the name that I gave him when I first played as a Tremere. I call him Uriel. So, these little things over here, humanity, it's sort of like your karma system. Like that you have in most RPGs. If we do less dickish things, we'll get more points into our humanity. If we do pretty dickish things, our humanity decreases. But the more our humanity decreases, the more the beast comes up, and you pretty much go into a frenzy mode and lose control of your character. And we really don't want that, because that could break this. That's that's our masquerade points. It's pretty much, don't use your powers in front of most people. There are certain situations where you can, but you're trying to keep your identity and just all of Vampire kind of secret. It's, for mutual survival of your entire species. So, let's see. For attributes, we're not really going to increase our charisma. We can't even raise our social points. Let's see. So, I think we're going to do wits and intelligence, and we're going to do, I think, 2 points into scholarship so far, and then I think 1 into finance. We will put more points into investigation and finance later on. So let's see. We're definitely going to be putting some points into intimidation, but probably not. We're not really going to do brawl that much, so we'll do a point into intimidation and a point into brawl. For disciplines, we'll put 1 point into thaumaturgy. That's going to be really good. So we'll be able to blood strike, so we can strike a projectile, and blood purge. We'll see what that is once we get into the game, but it's a very good ability. Yeah, I think we're going to put this into security. All right. And physical. Let's see. We'll do dexterity, I think. All right. Without further ado, let's jump right in.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken.
No.
As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Yeah, so that was a pretty long opening. I'm sorry if anyone is a little confused by all the stuff that would happen, but yeah, the society of vampires that you just saw, it kind of frowns upon turning people into vampires without the express permission of sort of the leaders of it, and that can lead to death if you break that law. Anyways, a lot of these things are going to be explained as we step out of here, so let's go and do that.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Now, you know, like in most games, you just do the tutorial once and then that's it. But I like to do the tutorial in this game all the time for two reasons. One, you get experience points, and you really need those for your character to survive. Second, it's John DiMaggio. Like, of course I'm going to hang out with him for a while, and Jack is a really cool person. So, okay, I could use the help.
Why don't we, step out back here?
Okie doke. Yeah, let's get away from that horrible place.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink of what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. You're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne. Blood's your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
So, what do I mean,
Alright. You go down there, casually, right? You creep up on him. You bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright. So yeah, we need blood to use our powers, and it also keeps us from frenzying, because if we're hungry, you know, we'll go mad with hunger. Really cool music. I haven't really played this game in a while, and I'm using the unofficial patch, and it just got updated a few days ago, so it's nice to see that there's even, like, newer things every time I play this game, which is really cool. Just gonna go up to this guy. Hey, what's up, buddy? I need some of that. Gimme! Now, we do need to make sure that we don't totally kill him, because that is going to lower our humanity. Alright, we're good. He'll be fine. You know, he's just all dazed. He'll be a little dazed and confused for a bit, and he's gonna forget that that ever happened. Alright, let's go back to Jack here.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Great! When do I get my cape? Do I get to pick the color?
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah? Like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm going to live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now. What the fuck is this? You get inside here and head upstairs. Beat up a bit. Just gonna see what the ruckus is.
You do that. Yeah. The dialogue in this game is so good. Jack is so funny. Blood's your new heroine. Yeah, he's not wrong about that. You really are going to need a lot of it. Alrighty. We got ourselves a little Swiss Army knife lockpick here thing to pick some locks.
Down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabat raid. The Sabat, they're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit to later. The Sabat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's up?
The Sabat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell, put a little heat on the new prince.
What's the prince a prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh. Heads up. Back away. frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it. Now, yeah, the Sabbat are gonna play a pretty important role later on in the game. Let's see. Wait, what? It's not working. Oh, there we go. Wasn't working for a second. Alright, there we go. Oh, I can... There we go. Of course, he just goes through the window.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I had my moments.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I still got that list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Ah, I get it.
Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Yeah, so if we were to start breaking, like, Masquerade violations, like, and we start losing those 5 or 6 masks that we saw at the top of the screen earlier, we're gonna start getting vampire hunters after us, and when we break that last one, it's game over, no matter what. And I'm pretty sure the Camarilla and that big enforcer guy are going to execute you like they did our sire. So, Camarilla, so they're like the vampire good guys?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Alright, so what's next?
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
Do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. Yeah, so we have 3 different areas and it's all outlined. You know, if it has a pistol, anything goes. We can use our powers. We can feed on people that are attacking us. Masquerade areas. You respect the Masquerade. Don't try to use your powers or feed, but if you need to do stuff like that, try to do it where there's not a lot of people around. Elysium areas, neutral ground. Can't use disciplines except when you're trying to lockpick, you know. It's pretty much where Elysiums are generally where vampires have like their homes or lairs, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, we gotta find the key, and it's in this safe, and it's kind of giving you a couple methods to get into that safe. Let's see if we can give this a little hackaroony. Hey, and we did. Okay, so it's pretty basic, you know, just type unlock, okay, home, quit. We could alternatively have just looked on there and we would have gotten the password from that. You know, the game's just showing you there's multiple methods to, you know, take care of situations.
Head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Oakley dokley, got it. Alright, let's use the key. head down here. God, Jack's such a badass. Boom! Get wrecked, son. Oh, it's so cool every time vampires die. Yeah, so... yeah, certain hazards like fire, if it's yellow, it's going to take us longer to heal, but we do have regenerative health. We are immortal. We are an immortal vampire after all, so... But we can do it faster if we do feed.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabat vatos. You get winged?
Oh yeah, I did.
Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but it'll do.
What's the difference? Blood's blood, right?
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
Oh, I bet. Probably like a filet mignon, if you say so.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast? What exactly does that mean?
The beast? It's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone? That seems a little, restricting.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
Alright, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Be back in a minute. Yeah, so... Don't kill innocent people. We can kill people attacking us, that's fine. And, yeah, just don't go hungry. That's all you really need to do to keep yourself from frenzying. But sometimes if you're frenzying, there's like a Bruja or like a Gangrel, it could be kind of fun. Actually, don't think I've ever done a low humanity run. Next time I play this game, I think I might do that, but for the sake of this first one, not gonna do that. It's gonna just... Yeah, he's gonna drain super, super quick. Sort of works like food quality, you know, like you normally have. You know, rich people, doctors, lawyers, intellectuals, you know, those type of people. They're kind of like, you know, beef brisket or lobster tails, bums, prostitutes, you know. They're gonna be more like 7-Eleven pizza or taquitos or something, you know what I mean?
Not quite as good, huh?
Yeah.
You could do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Worse than a bum's neck? That scarf tasted like old gym socks.
Well, give it a try.
I'll think about it. Yeah, not gonna do that. We can get rats and it only gives us a little blood, but yeah, Vampire Society really looks down on stuff like that. The only people that, you know, really don't have too much qualms about feeding on rats are Nosferatu. That's because they're pretty much walking Masquerade violations anyway.
Just couldn't bear it.
Yeah, no, man, I got standards.
A light kindred society looks down on that kind of thing anyway.
I can see why I'm not down with rodent myself.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Just one guy?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
I'll do my best. See you in a minute.
All right, go.
Gone. Alright, yeah, so for sneaking, the stealth system is really easy in this game. Just mainly stick to the shadows. If it's green, you're pretty invisible. No one can see you. If it's yellow, it pretty much means, like, if they were to turn around, you'll most likely be spotted. Red, you're pretty much in danger of getting caught. And the more that number increases, the more closer you get to the the guy that's right by you. So I'm just gonna kinda... Oh. Oh, he's looking this way. Just gonna kinda do a little this, and we're good.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
What makes you think that?
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How could that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
Sounds good. I've got a little frustration I need to work out.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
I'll keep that in mind. See ya.
Go get him.
I'm on it. Yeah, so the Sabbat, for their... one of the main ways of how the Sabbat recruit is they knock you over the head, toss you into a van, drain you, turn you into a vampire by, how people are normally turned into vampires is they drain you completely and then give you some of their blood, and then they bury you 6 feet in the ground in a grave, and you pretty much dig yourself out of the ground. Like you said, lucky if he even knows he's a vampire. Alright. Not even a scratch on us. Let's see, there we go.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. Better head underground, avoid stray bullets.
Sounds like a good strategy.
Go get the tire iron that shovelhead dropped. He ain't gonna need it.
Okay. Yeah, so they call those Sabbat troops there. I keep getting confused with E and F for action button, But yeah, so they call them shovelheads. Yeah, very stark contrast compared to how Camarilla and the other faction that Jack belongs to, which we'll get into a bit more detail later on of who they are in a bit. But yeah, it's a bit more bureaucratic red tape. You need to get approval to just turn one person into a vampire, all to keep it very secret and hush-hush.
All right, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
So yeah, just gonna equip the tire iron. Just a little melee weapon for us there. Alright. This guy's here because of the unofficial patch. If you do ever want to play this game yourself, it fixes a lot of the bugs of the initial release, because the game, it was super rushed coming out, and there's a lot of bugs. Even sometimes the unofficial patch has some. We might see those later on, especially in downtown. So this just shows you dialogue options that you can use. Blue's persuasion, the red with the dots is domination response. Ventrue have that. I think we do too. The pink seduction for intimidation. We're probably going to be using intimidation a lot as this guy.
Just stay back. Keep your distance. Now, who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place.
Maybe I am. And maybe my fun isn't over just yet.
Look, I'm making $8.50 an hour watching car parts collect dust. I'm not about to take a bullet for this job.
Then show me the way out.
Yeah, okay. Alright, this way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
Better stay here. It's too dangerous for you. Ah, and there's a Sabbat guy here. And we're gonna use a trusty... Oh, this is a stealth kill. Never mind. So, just gonna sneak up on him. Just... There we go. Super easy. One shot.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
The more, the merrier. Okay. So... Alright, we're just going to use... Blood buff. This store is probably going to be a little bit beyond our abilities. Oh, we actually succeeded. Never mind. Okay. Oh, we do have Dominate, so we can bend people to our will. So... I'm gonna just use Auspex. This is like a Detect Life ability. Where's the tire iron? Here we go. Ah! Ow! Quit it! Quit it! There you go. Take that.
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the Hornet's Nest till we know the score, though. Head through here and come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over
Meet you
there.
there. Don't let them catch you.
If I'm not there in 10 minutes, call the president. Oh, I love that line. Okay. So let's go ahead and use Blood Purge. Yeah, this is what Blood Purge does. It makes its area of effect and it makes you puke up blood. Let's use it again. There we go. Nice. I love doing that. Oh, the Tremere have even more powerful abilities that we are definitely going to be using. And we'll... I think I might put some more points into Dominate as well. Command. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just gonna... Alright. No, don't come this way. Wrong way. Ah. Ah. We screwed up that tutorial right there. Ah, damn sardine cans, man. Yeah. Go over there, stupid Sabbat asshole. Come on. Yeah. Ah, come on. Huh? Yeah, go over there. You didn't see nothing.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabbat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
So what do we do?
Yeah, they probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires.
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I hear you.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Okay. Yeah. Guns are a lot of fun in this game. We will be getting some more, and especially some more powerful ones later on. And oh god, we're so bad at this. Definitely going to need to invest more into combat. Actually, you know, not gonna bother with those rats there. Just get up to garage level. And yeah, let's get Bloodstrike out and use that. And let's feed on this guy, take his blood. Oh god, yeah. One of the best ways to get people is to do that, and you pretty much just heal yourself completely. Gonna take this knife and this bat. All gonna be very useful.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it. It's all over. Nice. And we got 2 experience points. We're definitely going to invest those.
Till the next night when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
So is this normal?
Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity. Oh, boy. I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but hell, you'll figure it all out.
I will, but I would like to keep the gun.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
I'll see you there after I get a good day's sleep. Alright, and that's the tutorial. Alright, so let's see, let's invest our experience points if we can. We're gonna need 10 to level up. Let's see about Dominate. Pretty weak second one. Possession. It only means you harm. Mass suicide. That'll be... Oh wow, it's pretty cheap to get in. Yeah, we definitely might invest some points into Dominate. Doesn't really look like we can... And yeah, alright, well, looks like we're going to be saving these points until we can really use them. But for now, I think I'm going to end the episode here now that we're at our apartment here in lovely Santa Monica. Once again, this has been Brotherman Gaming. Thank you all so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next episode where we really get into this game. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this if you've never seen or heard of this game before. Alright, take care guys. Bye-bye.